Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly, COJ, with this Gaming with COJ video about Microsoft as being Microsoft. Cha-ching, cha-ching. As of lately, they have been, working on like a gaming pass, a gaming stream pass that's going to be similar, very accurate to a Netflix. So instead of Netflix, you got GameFlix. So you got this game company here, this game company over here, this game studio over here, game developers over here, all kind of like going to be like a streaming service under the Microsoft Hub. You know, it really did begin with Game Pass back in like 2012, 2010. Yeah, almost 10 years, or actually over 10 years ago. Yeah, it's something else. Yeah. So Microsoft was planning this from the start. A special shout out to a friend of mine, the seventh level. Yeah, you can find him. I'm going to link in the description. He was talking about this back in 2009, 2010, as far as I remember. Because I heard about this from him in 2012. So, yes, he's been saying this for 12 to 15 years, 16 years. Microsoft they screwed over the Dreamcast. They screwed over Sega. You don't think? And they screwed over Sony, who are just following them, like, like Sony. Y'all be ashamed of yourselves. Because remember, you used to not have to pay to be online. Now you do. Isn't that something? You're already paying for the game, paying for electricity, paying for the Wi-Fi, paying for the console, paying for the game, paying for the TV. Now you got to pay to play online. That was on Microsoft, which is why I never owned one. I never will own one. You want to talk about somebody being anti-gaming? There's your company right there, Microsoft. Greedy is not good. Greed does nothing but just want more and more and more. Now look, guys. Now game is going to end up becoming Netflix, GameFlex. Now, to be honest, could this be a silver lining to this? Could this be maybe it's not so bad and dreary after all? Because let's say that you, like me, I'm only on the PlayStations. So that means with the, with the Microsoft Game Flex or Game Stream, I could play, games first party exclusives on there. I was like, oh, okay. Wouldn't that be nice to play? Let's say Nintendo's gonna get involved, which more than likely they probably will be the last of the last dragon of all this. But let's say that they get suckered in by Microsoft and join and just be nothing but a subscription, a stream. Click on Nintendo and you can play all their games on the stream box. That's my friend the seventh predicted. Also, gaming is going to become nothing more than a little box. You can play all your games because pretty much what is first party anymore? But yeah. So let's say you can just play that and then say, oh, I can play Zelda or Mario or Donkey Kong on my PlayStation via streaming PlayStation 6 or 7 or something. Because digital's gone. It really is. The last digital age, it was the PlayStation 3. Let's be real here. Actually, I probably say half that. Because after 2012, your physical copy, your disc, is just nothing but a toaster. About that Wi-Fi. And another thing, you shouldn't be jumping through hoops just to play the unpatched, buggy, incomplete beta version of it. That is wrong and wrong and wrong. No. So that could be a silver lining to it. You can just play first party games back then on on the Game Box or Game Flex. That's about it I can say about that. And comment down below what's your thoughts on all of that. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a silver lining? Because this definitely was to come. It really was. And special shout out to the 7th level. Special shout out to Nerdy Girl Creates. Special shout out to Gene Gentry. Special shout out to Ultra Steel. Special shout out to Bo, Knows the World. Special shout out to Brimstone. Special shout out to all the Titanfall Princess. Special shout out to all the gaming gents and ladies. Until next time, yours truly, peace, love, and happiness. Happy gaming, gamers. Until then.